Hi people, today I'm with someone who is a seasoned professional in his field. He's the chairman of mobile phones on Beirut Road, right? Correct? And he's also the chairman of Kano State GSM Forum. So you're welcome to the program, sir. It's nice to have you on my show. Really,
thank you.
Can we meet you, like get to know you, let them know your name and where you're from?
Okay, first my name is Ibrahim Rabiu Tahir.
Okay.
And I was born here in Kano 14 February 1983 in Sani Menage, formerly Kano Municipal, and currently now Gwale Local Government. And I started my first primary school in Kano Municipal, Bayero University Staff Secondary School. I finished it over there, and I then take up to the higher institution at Kano State Polytechnic, where I study marketing in diploma, national diploma.
Oh. Yeah. Have you been out of Kano? Like, do you get to travel out of the state, around states in Nigeria or out of the country?
Yes, I have traveled to various states here in Nigeria, and I traveled to overseas also. Yeah, I traveled to Abuja, Lagos, and some part of northern states like Maiduguri and Adamawa, Gombe, Jiga, and some other states.
So if we were to rate your tour of Nigeria on a 100% scale, how many percent do you think you've covered?
It is very, very less.
You've not covered the whole of Nigeria or half of it?
Not even half.
I'm sure you want to do that someday, right?
Yeah, I will do it.
Okay, that's
but I have traveled to overseas.
Yeah.
I traveled to various countries, more especially in the Asia, and I traveled to Europe also, like Germany, Netherlands, France, and Spain.
Spain. That's you're not just an indigenous person; you're also international.
Of
that's
course.
good to know. So what positions do you occupy now?
Now I'm the current chairman of the this our great company, which is Asia Abdullahi Automobile.
Okay.
And I'm the current chairman of Beirut Road Mobile Phone Traders Association, elected chairman.
Yeah.
And I'm also chairing the GSM markets here in Kano. And our forum's name is Kano State GSM Forum.
That's good to know.
Yeah, this is the current
So,
position.
based on what you've said so far, you are a seasoned businessman. How long have you been into the business?
Of course, I'm into business since our childhood.
Okay.
Because my parents were doing business, and even the grandparent. So I learned business since from the grassroots. And I also study it in the school because it is my field. I study marketing.
Yeah.
So
you've been in business for a long time, as long as you can remember.
Yeah, as long as I can remember. Because immediately when I finish my school, then I just engage myself into business. Very short, I also engage myself into international business. Which I'm currently in the system up to now. Yeah.
That's good to know. So, do you have any, aside business, do you have any personal hobbies you enjoy, other activities you enjoy aside doing business? Or do you do business 24/7?
Yeah, mostly we are doing the business 24/7. Even the weekend.
Okay.
But what I used to do at times, I always like traveling. Yeah, to take my time, at times 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly I normally travel to Dubai. Yeah, just to take my time and make some tour. And as I mentioned earlier, At times I used to travel to Europe just to spend a week to have a relief, to relax.
You know, you business gurus, sometimes you don't find sporting activities interesting. Do you find any sporting activity?
Normally I'm interested in tennis and football.
Okay.
I normally watch it.
You watch it, you don't play
Yes.
it?
No, since childhood I'm not playing football.
Okay, that's good. So have you been a part of any humanitarian efforts in your community, like, you know, something to help the needy in your community, a way of supporting or giving back to your community?
Normally we are doing it. We are doing it since I have seen my parent doing such kind of thing.
Okay.
So when they pass away, I just take it over, and I'm doing it for almost 7 to 10 years.
Can you tell us some of those things you do?
Normally, you know, when what we used to do, we normally used to train some youths, to train them, to teach them how to do business, how to make the tire changing, balancing, alignment, how to mix up the electrolyte, that is the sulfuric acid, how to make it in a good condition and refill it into various industrial equipments. And we normally settle them after some certain years. When we are satisfied, they know how to make things, then we normally give them some capital for them to go and take the care of themselves. This is how we normally do. And if we are confident on somebody, we even normally release a shop owned by us to them as a freedom. We used to give a person, at times 2 persons, to own the shop, for them to continue running their business on their own.
That's a good way to support. So you train youths and you also give them a startups for their business.
Of course.
You told me something about schools you have in your village community where people can go to these schools for free of charge. Can you elaborate on it?
Yes, like in my own area where my house is, my residential house is, I built up a school where I'm taking care of it, paying the salaries of the teachers, and it is free education for the poor people that cannot be able to take care of their children's education. So they are mostly the neighbors. So I built the school like 10 years back, and up to now I'm paying the salary. If you just wish to bring your child, then we'll just admit him and educate him. And secondly, there is also a school in Zango, that is Kano Municipal also, which my uncle built like 15 years back. So he passed away. So when he passed away, I continue taking care of the salary payment to the teachers, so that the thing will continue. If not, then they cannot be able to handle or manage the school.
We are totally impressed with you, sir. You know, these are one of the things we encourage seasoned professionals to do, to go out there and touch the lives of people, and you're really doing it. But if someone, maybe one of our viewers or some of your fans, so to say, want to key into these programs, maybe the youth training or the schools, you said you admit from anywhere, right? Anybody can go to the school. What about the training? How can someone key into the training? How do youth enroll on the program?
Normally, at times, some people don't have, job to do.
Yes.
They will come and say, if we have vacant.
Okay, vacant.
If we have vacant. For example, when we discharge 2 or 3 people, then there will be vacant definitely. So if there is that chance, then we just keep it and train them again. And at times, there are some rich people. They have the capital, but their children don't know how to run up a business. They normally come and say, please, I have a son, I want you to train him. After maybe 1 year, at times 6 months, then they just give him the capital. So this is how we normally do. And at times, if we realize there is a teenager in the neighboring houses, in our local area.
Yes.
They are teenagers and they don't have what to do. So for us to secure our environment, we normally call their attention, to make them busy. If they are having commitment, then they cannot commit a crime.
They become responsible
theft like that.
citizens of the state.
Yeah. So normally when we see some never come and give them work here. After they are trained, then we also release them.
This is a very good thing you're doing, sir. But so far in your career and your achievements, which of your achievements will you say is the greatest so far you've made?
Okay, the achievement is that I normally say it's I believe in honest and trust.
Okay.
I used to trust people, and I always like to tell the truth, and I hate lie and deception, to deceive somebody. I don't want it. So based on that, we normally do our businesses with honest. For example, if something is made in China, normally Chinese products are mostly lower quality.
Okay.
So for you to have sales, at times you have Chinese products, but there are some certain things how you can stick the product, maybe to put made in so country, Indonesia or Korea, like that. We don't normally used to do.
Okay.
When people come, do you have so product? We say we don't have it. We only have this. And if they requested other ones, then we differentiate the prices. But at times, due to the high, expensive in other product,
Yes.
Which is not made in China, some people used to take the Chinese product to stick it with Korea or Japan. We don't used to do, and we are popular here, more especially in Kano, that we are not doing such kind of thing. And secondly, some people used to come on behalf of some ministries. They come to purchase on behalf of the ministries. When they purchase maybe something for 10,000, then they will ask you to put maybe 12 or 15,000. Some are drivers for some people. When they send them, they used to do. So what we normally do, we don't accept such kind of transactions. What you buy is what will indicate in the receipt, because it's a sign of corruption and bribe.
You talked about your achievement, one of your achievements, when you started your AG Abdullahi brand. Yes. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, the achievement is that since my childhood, I'm having ambition to become a businessman.
Yes.
So immediately when I finished the school, I just engaged myself into international business. But it is very small quantity I'm importing from Dubai, because Dubai is a very open market. What you need, you will get it over there, and no condition in buying product in Dubai. No matter how many quantity you like, they will sell it to you. So I was starting with like 100 pieces battery. I'm doing it gradually. I become buying like 500 pieces. From that, then I switch up Dubai. I go to China and get a company where I buy half of container. From China I started with half container. Later on, then I'm buying my full container. Where when I'm stable, then I try to make my own brand, which is AG Superstar, the brand name of the battery. AG Superstar, and one brand also Super GT. So it's a great achievement, because the time I was importing the battery from China, here in Kano market no one is importing it, because most of them, all of the people who are dealing with the battery, they are buying it from the importers in Lagos. So, and they are afraid of even importing batteries from overseas. So I was the first person during my era to import the battery, and when I imported it, then some Igbo people said, "Oh, this is easy. then they just also and
so
get
you
themselves.
kind of you set the trend for them, which is also good. In business, you either set the trend, have your own brand, and others will follow.
Of course,
so you're a leader then in that sense.
And the time I started importing it, a lot of Igbo people, because they are doing the business much, they come to meet me
to ask
how do you normally, how do you get visa, how do you get company like that. And my policy, whoever you are, if you conducted me, if you want any knowledge from me, I will just feel free to give it to you.
Of course.
I supported some by issuing them visa. I supported some of them to connect them with some companies.
That's good. It's wise men always say that knowledge amassed and not shared is knowledge wasted.
Of course.
Do you have any political careers, like any aspirations, political aspirations?
Actually, this time around, I don't have any.
Okay.
Yeah, because
why is that?
because you know, as I told you, I normally believe in trust, and I hate corruption.
Yes.
I hate corruption and bribe. So if I engage myself into politics now, I can easily change. I can easily change because I cannot, we are not the majority people. The majority people are corrupted. If you said you will do based on trust, based on right thing you're supposed to do, then people might finish you up, or they will just dump you, they will deceive you, they will criticize you, they will make some illegal allegation against you, they will create some things that will pressurize you. So that is why I don't want to engage myself currently, because see, this current president here in Nigeria is always talking about corruption, and we believe we are suffering because before a container is costing only 16 million for the battery before, and now one container is costing about 30 something million.
Wow, that's
so it is so hard now, I'm telling you, but we believe this is the right thing. So many people are alleging on him, they are confusing him. We're supposed to see where we come from. I mean the situation. Where are we from? And which situation are we current, and to focus on where to go. So if there are a lot of allegations, telling lies against somebody, then it will not be easy for you to go through the right track. Yeah.
For example, maybe you happen to become the governor of Kano State, for instance. Because from your career, I noticed that you were not always going for those positions. People elected you, they nominated you for the positions. Up to 2 or 3 times it happened to you like that. What if people nominate you to become the governor of Kano State, for example? Do you think you would thrive well in that position? Do you think you would do very well?
I would have done now, because you see now in this association, the time when we were running the campaign, I used to say before people elect me, don't just come and push me. When I got into the office, I don't like cheating, I don't like corruption. I used to say this during the campaign time. So after I won the election, then I just got some misunderstanding with some people, because what they think I am not. I don't believe in collecting, some taxes from people just to generate or to make it as my income. And some administration or some organization like this, they are doing such kind of thing. I don't believe in that. I believe in my business. And an association like this one is a non-profit organization. It's like a sacrifice. If you said you will do so, just do it to, contribute into your society. So such kind of things, if people try to push me for that, I will be saying it. If they wish to elect me, then let them elect. Then we will see how we can make some changes.
But we believe that you have all it takes. You have very good, you have very good profile. You've been doing very well, and you're someone who believes in working hard to earn is money. You don't just want to make it in any kind of crooked way or stuff like that. We really appreciate having you on the program. But before we go, we have 2 more questions for you. I hope you don't mind.
Don't worry.
Okay, what challenges have you faced along the line? You know, building a career is not easy. Building a very good reputation is not easy, especially in this part of the world where we are at. You have to fight a lot of obstacles. Can you tell us some of the obstacles you have to fight to, you know, get to where you are right now, and some of the obstacles you wish you can see or you're working out to fight?
Yeah, thank you. I'm very, very glad to, you know, answer you or for you to ask me this kind of question, because it's the biggest challenge we are facing now.
Okay.
The federal government make sign on that one agreement for the international trade. You know, that thing is good, but definitely it is affecting a lot of the citizens. For example, if you go to Dubai now, what they are doing is that if you want to do business in their country, then it is mandatory, it is mandate for you to operate with the local person, and based on his interest. If anything, you know, is not matching his conveniences, he can easily give you a problem. The same thing in China. You cannot go, you as you are, you cannot go direct to China and make your business successful until you have to convince them. If they are not okay with you, you can never operate. But here in Nigeria now, before, as I'm saying earlier, we were importing this techno from Hong Kong. More especially, this is the high season for the mobile phone, ending of the year. This is the high season, the peak time of this thing, of the wholesale. So now the Chinese people, because of this opportunity, they come into Nigeria and dominate the market. You can never compete with them because they are the producers. Even if they are not the producers, you cannot have an advantage with them as they have in their own country. As you are a foreigner,
so you mean they have come to Nigeria and they have dominated the market?
After the domination, then they are trying to downgrade who they like, and they will centralize and upgrade who they like. They decentralize. For example, if you have the full capacity, you are reaching your target. If they wish to, you know, stop you, they can stop you. And for example, if you are nothing, they said they will call your attention. Before, there was Nokia and Samsung, Ericsson, Motorola. Those are European companies. Only Samsung is Korean company. So during that time, they are after the market members. But now the Chinese people are after the final consumers who are consuming.
So there is no way the wholesalers will make money because they are blocking the market.
No more making money now. No more making.
So what do you suggest the government should do to stop this problem?
Yeah, what government is supposed to do, it has to protect the interests of the citizens. Because if care is not taken, then definitely the poverty will be very available in the society. Because if you cannot, you know, pay your rent, you cannot pay the tax, then you cannot be in existence. The business will decline. So if you become jobless, then there is, no security.
So we need the government to empower more indigenous business people and try to see.
The government must need to make an intervention. Yeah, because it has already signed. Let them do their business, but let them protect the citizen interest. Yeah, don't let the business people to become collapse, to become decline like that. Let government watch it very well.
Okay. We have to wrap up this program now, but one final question. Do you have any message for the youth of Kano State?
Yeah, my message to the youth is that let them have confidence on whatever they are doing. Let them have confidence. If you believe in what you are doing, then you will achieve and you will success. If you don't believe in yourself, then you can never make it. And more especially in business, not even business, wherever you are, you must keep patient. You must have a good background for you to achieve your objectives, your aims. Many people used to see the high level. If somebody like Dangote, like Abdul Samad Isiaq Rabiu, like the bourgeoisie here in the state. Some people always like to become them. Even Dangote, he started from the grassroots. He was not as he is before. So because he followed the normal criteria, the normal procedure, that is why he becomes success. So let you hold what you are doing. When you are doing it gradually, then the success will come. But if you say you cannot have the background, you cannot take it from the grassroots, then you will be totally out of the track. So my message is that let you have a self-reliance, and if you are maybe earning only 10 naira or 100 naira per day in your business, keep patient. There will be a time you will achieve your aim. If you said you will always look at the upper class people, then you can never jump. Like this building we are doing our business is 5-story building. If there is no foundation, then the building will not stand upright. And if you want to climb the 5th stage, you will start from the 1st floor to the 5th one. You can never jump to the 5th one. But if you follow from the 1st floor, 2nd floor, then you will arrive in the 5th floor. This is my message to the youth. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for being on the program. That was the chairman, Alhaji Ibrahim, on the program.
I wake up, I see you